Have you ever felt like a prisoner to your own mind, where the constant urges control your every move? Embracing urges, how to stop fearing them. Hey guys, this is Mick with NPML. I'm a recovery coach here to help you finally end your addiction to porn, masturbation, and obsessive orgasms. In today's video, we're going to discuss how to stop fearing urges. I'll provide you with quick and short info that will help you get back on track. Have you ever felt like a prisoner to your own mind, where the constant urges control your every move and keep you trapped in a never-ending cycle of guilt and shame? Imagine breaking free from this cycle and reclaiming your life. Stick around, because understanding and managing urges can be your key to freedom. What's the problem? Urges are natural, yet they can feel overwhelming and scary. They often trigger a cycle of guilt and relapse, affecting your self-esteem and progress. These urges can hit you when you're at your weakest, convincing you that you're powerless and destined to fail. They whisper lies that you're not strong enough, that you need to give in just one more time. I can't tell you how many times I remember saying that. I'll just start on Monday. I'll just start on the first of the month. That one's a killer. Like many, I've experienced the power these urges can have over your life, making it seem like you're not in control. The constant battle leaves you feeling defeated, ashamed, and isolated. You might find yourself thinking, why can't I just stop? Why am I so weak? But the truth is, these urges are not a reflection of your strength or character. They are a challenge, and with the right tools and understanding, you can overcome them. Understanding urges. An urge is simply a sensation in your body, not something harmful. It's a desire that your brain associates with a specific reward, in this case, pornography or masturbation. These urges are your brain's way of seeking comfort, pleasure, or a way to escape from stress or emotional pain. They can feel incredibly powerful, but it's important to remember that they are just feelings which can be managed. It's crucial to understand that there's a difference between thoughts and urges. Thoughts are the sentences in your brain that create feelings like I want that or I need this, which then trigger urges. Recognizing the distinction can help take a step back and observe what's happening in your mind and body without being swept away by it. For example, you might notice a thought like, I need to watch porn to relax, which then triggers a strong urge. By identifying the thought, you can begin to challenge it and change your response. When you start to understand that urges are just sensations created by thoughts, you gain the power to change your relationship with them. Instead of seeing them as commands you must follow, you can see them as waves that rise and fall. They might feel intense in the moment, but they are temporary and will pass. They always do. This perspective can give you the strength to ride out the urge without giving in. How can you beat it? Describing the urge. Next time you feel an urge, notice your thoughts first. What thoughts did you have before the urge? Then focus on the urge itself. Describe the sensation in your body. Is it heavy, light, sharp, dull? Where do you feel it? Imagine explaining this to someone who doesn't have a human body. Describe your sensations in simple, neutral terms. This helps you see that the urge isn't something to fear. Sitting with urges. Think of an urge like a toddler throwing a tantrum. The best way to handle it is to stay calm. You don't need to run away or react strongly. Just acknowledge it and be compassionate. Picture yourself as a calm parent, observing the tantrum without getting pulled into it. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at it. Practical tips. Use neutral language to describe your urges instead of saying, this urge is unbearable. Try saying, I'm noticing a strong sensation in my body. This neutral perspective can reduce the power the urge holds over you. Practice sitting with your urges. Aim to practice. It's like learning a new skill. It takes practice. The more you expose yourself to these urges without giving in, the more your brain will learn that these urges are not threats. Remember, self-control is about feeling any urge without giving in. Each time you successfully sit with an urge without acting on it, you build your resilience and strengthen your control over your responses. Taking care of yourself. This journey isn't just about avoiding urges, it's about building a life where these urges lose their power. Engage in activities that fulfill you, like exercise, meditation, or hobbies, they can all be a part of your healing process. Find what brings you joy and make it a regular part of your life. Remember to be kind to yourself. Recovery involves trial and error, and it's totally okay if you don't get it right each time. Each day is a new chance to move forward. Self-compassion is key to sustaining long-term recovery, which is the goal. There's so many people who just relapse after a few days or after a few weeks or after a few months. That's not the goal. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend going through a tough time. It's amazing how we will talk to ourselves, but how we would talk to somebody else. Today, we discussed how to stop fearing urges by understanding them, describing them neutrally, and sitting with them calmly. Urges are just sensations in your body. They're not dangerous or something to be afraid of. The more you practice sitting with them, the more self-control you'll gain. I wish I could give you this, but there's no magic bullet to quit overnight. You're going to have to keep trying. There's anybody who promises you that they'll fix you up in 1 day or 30 days or anything like that isn't real. There's no magic bullet to quit overnight. But every step you take brings you closer to freedom. Check out my other content for guidance and support. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. There was so many years that went by where I didn't even know I had a problem. So you never know. Leave a comment below and let me know what you need help with. If you're interested in recovery help, DM me on Instagram at ENDPMO. You are here for a reason. This isn't an accident. Remember, you can defeat this. Don't ever give up on yourself. Hang in there. Peace.